Hey friends, welcome to Montana Haven, Alaska edition. Well, I got myself in a pickle, guys. It caved in on me. And the excavator track came off last time. Well, I did it again. Oh, joy. We're going up there to eat just because it's, I guess, the food always tastes better when you're in a bit higher elevations.
Yep.
Hey, if you're new to this channel, my name is Joas, along with my wife Priscilla and 5 children. We live up here in Alaska. We also have a home in Montana, so we come from Montana. We live up here in Alaska where we homesteaded, and we actually sold the place. Now we are building another place. We're developing a third place to park our RV so we can work. It's complicated. Anyways, guys, today we are we're putting in, there's so much going on, I don't know where to start. So we're digging, we're trying to get our power put back in here so we can move back here with the RV. Finally, this week it needs to happen. I picked up some conduit, I picked up some wire. I got Ethan digging. The boys are back in Avalon from Texas. I should let them tell their own story, but it was a very powerful time. They told us this was the best week in their entire life. And that says a lot. They already got their pilot's license. We've done a lot of hunting trips, fishing trips, outdoor stuff, which they love. And this was the best week of their life. So that, as a parent, that makes me really thankful and happy that this happened, that it was powerful. And I can tell a change in their life. So it's very good. So we're excited, but they're back. And we also have a friend, Braden. He's here for a few weeks, a month actually, to help build from Montana. Their friend, he's like 19, so pretty cool. So we're just gonna be working on here, putting power in and different things. So follow along the journey, and we'll see what the week brings. Now we're down here in this ditch that Ethan dug, and we're coming over here to the point where eventually we might dig a basement or something. So here we're gonna put it into a conduit so that we can actually remove it later, and then when we're ready to do some digging. So this, for right now, we're just gonna put this into the mini barn over there and put a breaker panel in there. All right, better help pull. They're pulling hard here. There it is. Got this conduit in here where we're gonna be driving. And in the future, we'll just go yank this back out once we know where the house is gonna be. And then we got down to about 3 feet over there. So that's about 10 feet this side of that little tree right there. And the boys are putting the ground in, and then we'll cover it, and then we're off to putting the pitless in the 2 wells that we have. Now I gotta give you a big wrench. Okay, it's done. There's a well casing, it's coming out. We put a T over to there, and then there's the end. So when we get ready to continue over to our house, we'll just dig here, a little bit away from the hydrant until we find the end, and then we'll keep going. And we put all these rocks around here because there's a weak hole. When you close the hydrant drains down, and then it drains all the water. That way it can't get plugged with dirt. That's what all these rocks are for. So up and out of the hole we go. Got one more to do yet tonight. See how the boys are coming over there? Oh, looking good. They got the one side on, work on the other side. All right, now we've got this power cable for the well in this conduit running over to what will be the breaker panel over there. Gotta cover it now. Busy day today. So what we got going on is we just backfilled our well here. You saw us put the pitless and the hydrant in last night, so that's good to go. We got the well pump guy coming in today. Actually, here in a few minutes, he's gonna put a pump in there. we're gonna do a constant pressure pump so we can try to have water to that hydrant so we can, it's gonna be a little complicated because I've never quite done this. A little bit different. We're gonna get a small, like a 6-pound pressure tank so we can set it in the mini barn. There'll be hoses going back and forth so that we can have actual water to our RVs that are gonna be sitting here. So next thing I gotta do is I gotta run over to lot 4, which is where we're building, and I gotta quickly dig that, put the pitless in so he can get that done when he comes. So the boys are gonna be finishing the little mini barn, or continuing to work on that today. Ethan will be helping me, and as well as helping them, bouncing back and forth. Just got done digging this second hole, 10 feet down. I gotta dig a little bit with the pickaxe because there's a big rock down there I couldn't quite get to it, so hopefully I can dig that out. So I'm gonna get the pitless in there, and then this is gonna be ready for the well pump. Then I gotta finish digging from here all the way back in here, and that's where we dug underneath the foundation here and dug all the way to here. So I'm gonna have to connect these two trenches. A little bit tricky because I gotta straddle it when I'm digging with the excavator, but I'll manage somehow. Well, I got myself in a pickle, guys. It caved in on me. Not careful, I'm gonna roll right into that hole. So, brought this big machine over that Michael's got. Don't know what we can do, see if we can kind of pick it up or pull it out or something. That's a real pickle. Usually I just jump across and it's fine, but it caved in on me, so these tracks are just a little short to be spanning that distance. Figure it out somehow, I guess. It's upside down, I'm okay. Alrighty, we're getting the wings put on here. And we got power, which is nice. Got our power coming in there, having the electrician set it all up for us. And we're gonna have, there's 2 outlets out there for the RVs, another washer and dryer outlet, and then our well control panel. And that line right down there is hot, so we get right there, that is live. And see the lights are on in the trailer, so we got power. That is nice. And the boys are gonna finish this. We're gonna have another lean on the other side there, and I'm gonna go keep digging and finish that project by the other well. Got this thing finally done. Got it all hooked up down there. I put it to bed, bedded all the pipe. Now I'm gonna cover it about halfway full, halfway up, and then I'll take that UF cable, which is the well cable, and we'll lay it about 4 feet down the trench and bring it over here to the wellhead. And tomorrow, they're coming back to install this one. Well, guys, remember those other 2 words that I had when the excavator track came off last time? Well, I did it again, and so there's nothing to do but stop and fix it. Today was one of those days that you just didn't seem like much got accomplished. Went 2 steps backwards and half a step forward, or 2.5 forward, but we're winning. But it's just one of those days. Just getting into it, then it started raining, the excavator track came off. But yeah, those 2 words. Oh, joy. Got the track on and filling her up now, putting this called UF cable, which brings power to the pump in the well. Well, we're making progress. Hopefully we can get this thing, get the OSB on today here and get it papered. See if we get some shingles on yet. I don't know. We'll see. Nice little lean. Got our panel up in there. Our well control box. Still got to get some more things to make that all work because I can't get the water going right now. Got my pile spread out over there ready for the moving back our trailers tonight. I dug a hole right here, and this is gonna be for our septic, temporary for the RVs right here. Dug down into the gravel. There you can see the gravel line. Then I'm gonna put this wash rock in there around it to give it more space. I'm getting Wyatt to make these barrels look like Swiss cheese. That's where it's gonna leak out. And last night after dinner, I came out and finished closing up the trench there, and as well as the other area there where my track came off yesterday. So got that done, making progress. We are gonna move our RVs back here today, so got to get everything done here, get it all leveled out, get my septic tank in, move the trailer, get things leveled out, and everything. Anyways, that'll be ready for the RVs, hopefully. Well, you know what I dislike most about building? That's going to town and getting building stuff. I would rather stay home and build, but it just, somebody has to do it. So I was in town getting this whole pile of stuff. There is OSB, there's, look at this back seat. It's out of control how much stuff is in there. The air compressor quit, so I had to get a new compressor. And just a ton of stuff in here. So, but it is, it's done, back, and looks like the boys are waiting on me to get more OSB to finish this, but they're getting there. And you got the windows and the door installed, looking good. Yeah, buddy, look at that, look at that. Looks so much better, you guys. Looks like we can actually live here now. Getting close to that, done on that little barn. Got the trailer moved up. Later tonight, we'll come over and move our other trailers up in here. Got this area cleared out. I know there's a lot of brush around, but that will be cleared out in time. We got all this wash rock that I got. It's gonna make it nice and clean when we get out of the RV. And here I got the septics. I just hope those work for quite a while. Let's put it that way, at least this year. So tonight we'll bring the RVs back here. We're gonna park one right here, park the other one right there. Dinner time. Glad to have Braden here. They are just making progress.
think we're done.
Here come our subfloor materials. Getting it unloaded. So this is the latest update. We got our floor, a nice little floor put in. We basically just put down some pallets and then put some 1/2-inch OSB on top to make a nice level floor. Got our fridge in here. Got our freezer here, our grill, and then a mini freezer. And let's go inside and see how the inside is progressing. There's your RV, kind of got set up. Avalon's building something. I'm not sure what she's doing. Chloe's cleaning up. Ethan, I think, is doing some electrical. What are you working on, Ethan?
Wiring the outlets.
All right, wiring up the outlets. Hey, we have a wire. You know, we have a really good wire stripper and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it is.
Oh, I'll go find it. I know where it is. Nice. Looks like Justin's getting a suntan. Looking good. Are you cutting out a bear?
Yes.
Nice. You can almost do it. There she goes. Happy Saturday morning to you. Priscilla is cooking up a big breakfast this morning. We're going to eat outside. What's on the menu, girl?
Biscuits and gravy.
Oh, can't wait. That looks so good.
Some scrambled eggs and maybe some breakfast bars of some kind.
Oh, amazing.
And that mess on the table.
Avalon's helping Mom cook up a storm.
Yep. It's a small space, but we get it done.
Ethan there is working on the electrical, getting that finished up. All right, guys, I got to show you something very exciting. It's only exciting if you're like a homesteader and you live without water, and then all of a sudden you drill a well and then you hook it up and you have water. That's exciting. When you live in the city and you just automatically have water because it's city water, it may not be as thrilling, or you can't know the full extent of the thrill. So I'm sorry if you don't have the ultimate satisfaction of experiencing water coming out of your well. But look at this. Water. I have been working all day since this morning. Last night I spent an hour in Lowe's buying parts. Today I spent another hour buying more parts because I didn't have enough parts. And it's now in the afternoon, middle of the afternoon, and I finally got it together, and I still have to make another run into town. Oh, that's like an hour round trip at least, or longer, hour and a half. So still need one more part, one more fitting. So I've got to go to town. Then I can hook this up into our pressure tank, and we can literally have water in the RV. Right now, it's just hooked into our breaker. I'm just going to let it run for several hours until it cleans out the well. But it's good water, 139 feet. Can't wait to get it hooked up. And the guys are doing a great job. They are putting the bats on here and finishing up the electrical. Looking good. Chloe is making stuff up on the roof. We ran short of shingles, and unfortunately they're closed today. We're almost done. Not quite, so we're going to have to wait until Monday. They're going up there to eat just because it's, I guess, the food always tastes better when you're in higher elevations. Yep. Guys, I just got to show you, we worked all day, and now we finally have our first batch of laundry going. Look at that. That's awesome. Got our freezers, our grill, we got lights, refrigerator, dryer, everything's hooked up. And listen, we got water. Finally got the water hooked up. Took me another couple hours. And I'll show you inside. Started putting insulation in. Got our lights in here. And here's the whole situation. That is the controller for the well. And then this is what I had to take 2 trips to Lowe's today, an hour last night to get all the parts because they kept being wrong and all the stuff. But it's working. We got good clean water. And then we got Michael's here tonight. Priscilla grilled chicken.
What if I used to have one?
You can have it. I just needed
Lots of good food.
Yeah.
Of course, we got Braden here from Montana, helping us out for a month. Pretty exciting. Well, today we're moving a few of our things out of Michael's house this afternoon, and because we had some stored in there. And this is just right, you can see our building site right on the other side of the moose there. And we're just driving along here with our truck and little motorbike. And there's the moose. It's kind of fun. I saw his tracks, or her tracks, going right past our RV during the night. Home sweet home. Happy home, sweet home. And the boys are getting ready to go fishing tomorrow.